Yo. Yo. This for the corners that taught me math without chalkboards. For the voices in stairwells that echo like lost chords. Peace to the real. I paint scriptures in the grain of the beat. Ink bleeds through the pavement where the prophets speak. East wind blowing through the tenement brick, where shorty skip class and pick up the stick. Crack sidewalks, sky hieroglyphs from the cipher. Street light shadows play drums with the lifers. My pen grip tight like I'm holding on to purpose. Every verse swing like a monk in the service. I spit jewels in graffiti tag tombs, over loops that boom in abandoned rooms. Knowledge born in the womb of decay. Still I rise with the sun and the rhythm of J. Living in the shadows of the towers and dreams, where the mic is the weapon and the words redeem. Boom bap soul with the truth of my palms. I speak for the struggle, these concrete psalms. Living in the shadows of the towers and dreams, where the mic is the weapon and the words redeem. Boom bap soul with the truth of my palms. I speak for the struggle, these concrete psalms. My thoughts travel like trains over iron veins. Pain indicators like rain on window panes. Project benches, the Park Hill legends. This the real, not for cloud or mentions. Uptown tales with a downtown feel, built on the backs of the beats that heal. Righteous with the fire, call me microphone shaman. Dropping heavy like Fat Joe in the Bronx in the autumn. Golden era aura when I breathe on wax. Blueprints in the bars, no need to relax. Like Jizza with the blade, I cut through the static. Crafting mathematics in the cyphermatic habit. Living in the shadows of the towers and dreams, where the mic is the weapon and the words redeem. Boom bap soul with the truth of my palms. I speak for the struggle, these concrete psalms. This is real hip hop. Let the rhythm hit 'em, hit 'em. Peace to the gods, the earths, the barrows. Knowledge, wisdom and understanding. 1995 forever. I came from the static cassette deck flame, where the bass line shook like a runaway train. Dreams scribbled in margins, soaked in pain. Had to rhyme for my life, this ain't no game. Summertime blocks where the ciphers grew, where a 16 bar could define your crew. Before the likes and the trends that skew, we spit truth over loops just to push on through. Now it's boom bap prayer in the back of my mind, where the kick and the snare moving perfect time. Ghetto scriptures rap tight and rhyme, and the soul bounce hard in every line. Tape his gospel, that old soul knock. When the loop come around, we don't ever stop. From the bench to the stoop to the record shop. We was raised on the break, now we make it pop. Bounce, bounce, let it rock in your chest. It's that rugged East flavor, no need to flex. Turn the pain to a poem, let the rhythm confess. Tape his gospel, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. City's heartbeat in the SP drum, where the floorboards shake and the prophets come. Crack vinyl got a halo from the sun, and the block still talk like the sermon begun. We ain't polished, we raw with the gift. Make gold out the struggle with a lyrical lift. Bars built from the grit, never needed a myth. Just a pen and a prayer and a tight knit shift. Rewind to the hunger, loop the pain. No filter in the booth when it's real unchained. Every verse like a tag on the local train. Moving truth through the borough in a fire lane. We ain't rap for the clout, this a journal of breath. Where the kicks speak life and the snares fear death. Every rhyme's like a song when there's nothing left. Tape his gospel, feel the echo stretch. Yeah, I grew with the echoes of the crates and crates, where the lessons got looped over breaks and fate. And the preacher was a DJ, no rope, no gate. Just a needle on the record in a dusty crate. This the language of the lost and the found, where pause, tape, flicker held a million sounds. Had to carve out peace when the hope broke down. Now I rap like I'm building from battlegrounds. Every 4 bars I pivot, reframe. New tone, new weight, but the truth stay the same. Like a jazz man flipping off the soul's main vein. Bounce sharp as a razor through the eastbound lane. Late nights, hunger pains in the gut. Had to flip those losses into uppercuts. Now I lace tracks like steel toe struts, and keep a verse loaded for the world's unjust. This is war paint ink, graffiti and scars. Where a loop can redeem and a rhyme goes far. I'm a voice from the benches under ghetto stars. With that boom in my chest like I'm shifting cars. Now the flow switch slick, no stutter or stall. This the bounce from the ash, not a rise then fall. Every cadence like a mural on the project wall. Tape his gospel, answering the call. Tape his gospel, that old soul knock. When the loop come around, we don't ever stop. From the bench to the stoop to the record shop. We was raised on a break, now we make it pop. Bounce, bounce, let it rock in your chest. This that rugged East flavor, no need to flex. Turn the pain to a poem, let the rhythm confess. Tape his gospel, nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, I spit truth where the shadows linger long, where the fiends do dances and the block sing songs. Every bar got a scar, this survival strong. Talk slick, get caught in that vinyl's prong. We ain't dreaming, just scheming for something clean. Razor tucked in the page of a magazine. Eyes wide, trying to slide through the small gun scene, where the steps echo sermons and the air's obscene. Projects preach, we the choir, the pain. Bodega beats with a sample in the rain. I write scriptures when the world go insane and drop jewels like change on a crowded train. Yeah, we speak from the bricks, not a script or a show. This is stoop sermon rhythm, let the blessings flow. From the crates to the streets, feel the message grow. Boom, bap, holy, where the prophets go. Bounce, bounce, like the soul won't quit. Every verse built strong like the tenement bricks. This is more than rap, this survival grit. Stoop sermons for the ones who sit. Chain link fences where we etched our name. Where the summer smell like sorrow in a ball game. OGs telling tales full of grief and flame. We grew up quick, only fire, no fame. No cap, just facts in the basement tapes. Every break is a breath from the dream that shapes. Made classics off static and stolen crates. Rapping prayers through the speaker gates. Elevator broke, so we climb with rhyme. Bars lit with the pain from a crooked time. No silver spoons, just nickel and dime. But we bounce like truth through the grime. Every scratch on the wax tells a story they missed. Every kick, every snare got a purpose in the mist. When the world got cold, we made warmth from the hiss. This the sound of the struggle, can't silence this. From the first time I heard Premier and Nas, I knew rap wasn't just beats, it's a cause. So I studied every word, every flaw. Cause a verse could uplift or expose the laws. Tales from the stoop, this ain't fantasy rap. We wore our trauma like a champion strap. Used to scribble lines next to kitchen traps. Now it's vintage flows over boom bap clap. Flow switch like I'm dancing on tightrope strings. Dodging sirens and the chaos that the nighttime brings. Never folded, I was taught by kings. We break bread with beats, not diamond rings. No illusions, just rhythm and pain. Where the truth gets soaked in a thunderous rain. Every bar like a mark on the chain. Tied to the block, still breaking the frame. Crack sidewalks where I spit my vow. Hard lessons got me sharper than the steel and now. Voices of the lost still echo somehow. So I rhyme for the voiceless, I made that vow. Switched again last year, full steam ahead. I ain't here for the clout or the tweets they thread. I'm the echo in the vinyl when the rest play dead. With that stoop sermon flame till the whole world bled. Yeah, we speak from the bricks, not a script or a show. This that stoop sermon rhythm, let the blessings flow. From the crates to the streets, feel the message grow. Boom bap, holy, where the prophets go. Bounce, bounce, like the soul won't quit. Every verse built strong like the tenement bricks. This is more than rap, it's survival grit. Stoop sermons for the ones who sit.
The speakers come fired, it's that cold street hymn. Where the paint peel off and the struggle's grim. Where the boom bap bounce make the light grow dim. And we carve every bar like a soldier's hymn. Back alley dreams where the hunger don't sleep. Where the war ain't loud but the pressure run deep. Where the youth move silence through the city's beat. And a verse mean more than the bread we eat. No fame, just flame in the rhyme I spit. Hard truths wrapped tight in a beat that hit. Let the bass baseline, carry every word I split. Still pulse in my chest, I was born for this. Still pulse anthem, bang from the soul, where the rhyme got weight and the beat got roll. From the ruins we rise with the vinyl's control. This the soundtrack for them hearts on gold. Bounce, bounce, no filters or tricks, just dust, blood, rhythm, and real life scripts. From the basement to the stoop with the needle that skips. Still pulse anthem, let it rip. They told me I wouldn't last, now I echo through time. Every word in my verse got a reason to climb. From the corners where fate barely throws a dime, to the booth where the beat is my partner in crime. Chain link swing, summer heat in the air, where the sound of the struggle was a snare and a stare. Mic check in the dark, no glamour or glare, just a hope and a beat and a worn out prayer. Breathe pain, exhale in a flame-shaped song. Write scripts from the grip of where it all went wrong. We ain't just rapping, this life is long, so I rhyme for the lost who was barely strong. Let the loop breathe, you can feel the truth. This for every lost voice in the bricks and booth, every scratch on the wax, every gospel uncouth. We bounce with the burden and the hope of you. Yeah, born in the echo of the train yard scream, where the dreams got chased like a dope fiend's dream. And the beat was the armor in a world so mean. Now I carry that boom like a war machine, hit the pad like a prophet in a spiral trance. Every rhyme like a stance, not a chance to dance. Used to fight for a voice, now I spit advance, and my cadence cut deep like a rusted lance. Flow switch like gears in a stolen whip, keep the bounce in my lungs, never letting it slip. Every verse like a jab with a full back whip, spit fire in the cold with a frostbit lip. From the ash of the block I became my own code, never fold, just load every rhyme I hold. Put the hurt in the track, let the story be told, through the pulse of the break and the cut so bold. Turn a struggle to a sermon, a cipher of grace, where the beat hit hard and the bars embrace. I ain't asked for the light, just my own damn space, with a loop and a voice I could never replace. Last shift of the flow, now I bounce and flame. This the march of the lost with a no-name name, with a pen in a storm and a pocket of shame. Still I write for the ones that the world won't claim. Still pulse anthem, bang from the soul, where the rhyme got weight and the beat got roll. From the ruins we rise with the vinyl's control. This the soundtrack for them hearts on gold.
You ever heard the past whisper through a stairwell? It ain't ghosts, it's memories with names. Yeah. Project shadows where the echoes dwell. Shorties draw maps in the center shells. Elevator broke, so we climbed through time. Every floor got a story that's buried in grime. I was raised where the sirens taught us to write, where the sky turned red in the heat of the night. Corner store prophets sip gin and reflect, slinging truth through smoke clouds and government checks. Graffiti tags talk louder than mouths, and the benches no secrets that'll never get out. I write like I'm digging my own escape, each bar a brick in the stairwell fate.
Always remember the names we forget.
Every step echoes what ain't happened yet. I walk through the noise, calm in the shell, still hear the voices deep in the stairwell. My mind ain't trapped, but the block still calls like dice in the hand of a kid with no walls. I was taught to survive by the way we move, speak wise in the room where the silence proves. Cash rules, but it never wrote love, and pain got a way of fitting tight like a glove. So I pour my lessons in a verse like wine, age them in struggle, then serve them in rhyme. Used to study the way OGs grip fate, now I pen revolutions from a fire escape. This ain't style, it's a bloodline dance, every word like a step in a second chance.
These walls remember the names we forget.
Every step echoes what ain't happened yet. I walk through the noise, calm in the shell, still hear the voices deep in the stairwell. I seen love fade in the blink of a week, but I've also seen hope rise out of cracked concrete. Even roses in the dark find rhythm to bloom. Even silence finds words when you enter the room. I ain't here to flex, jewels and scars. I came to build bridges out of crooked bars. My ink don't lie, it bleeds what's real, like tears in the pad when the page won't heal. So when I go, don't light candles for show. Let my lines live on in the places I know. From the lobby to the roof, let the story swell. Another lost poet, born in a stairwell. Yeah, don't forget to listen. The walls always talk back. Peace to the ones who still climb.
Static in the speaker. Static in the speaker. Crates full of memories. Needles still dig deep when the soul speaks.
I was raised by the crackle of cassette tape hiss, where a rhyme can get you love or a hit list. Chalk lines near the court where we broke night, dreaming of a verse clean enough to float light. Pops had jazz, moms prayed to survive. I had headphones and the will to stay alive. You could hear it in the halls, pain lived in the drums, where the sun took days off and the winters would come.
Spin it back, let it play through the dust. Only truth in the groove I trust. We don't talk much, just listen in silence. Every line from the soul, no gimmicks, no guidance, no guidance. Spin it back, let it play through the dust. Only truth in the groove I trust. We don't talk much, just listen in silence. Every line from the soul, no gimmicks, no guidance, no guidance.
No gimmicks, no filters, no scripted fate. Just a notepad thick and a mental crate. Where I'm from, you survive if your word got weight, and your loyalty holds like a fortified gate. Seen homies turn ghosts from a call too late. Now I pen eulogies over loops and breaks. This life ain't promised, just borrowed in parts. So I write like I'm bleeding with a martyr's heart. I spit cold truth like a wind in the night, but I walk with a calm like a monk in a fight. 2 bars later, I'm flipping the tone. From street tales to visions of a king on the throne. Tap dance with the meter, no time for the fake. I adjust my delivery like brakes on a lake. Switch flows like coats in the dead of the season. Each bar hold a scar, every line got a reason. Told the mirror don't flinch when I'm speaking the loss, cause the truth don't need filters or a feature's gloss. I bend syllables like light through rain. Still pray for peace while I'm walking with pain. Last fall, let me coast with precision and weight. I ain't perfect, but I rhyme like I'm reshaping fate. If they sleep on the message, let them drown in the static. I was built for the silence, that's where I craft magic.
Spin it back, let it play through the dust. Only truth in the groove I trust. We don't talk much, just listen in silence. Every line from the soul, no gimmicks, no guidance, no guidance. Spin it back, let it play through the dust. Only truth in the groove I trust. We don't talk much, just listen in silence. Every line from the soul, no gimmicks, no guidance, no guidance. Spin it back, let it play through the dust.
Sometimes the realest combos ain't with people, they with your own reflection.
Face cracked glass in a bathroom stall, talking to a ghost that don't answer the call. Dreams on layaway, paid in regret, and the past still owe me a lifetime of debt. Mama said pray, but the street said move, so I wrote psalms in chalk on avenues. My pen bled truth while my hands stayed cold. Learned the cost of a soul ain't what they sold.
When the mirror talk back, will you lie or listen? Will you fall from the dark or rise with wisdom? I don't run from the cracks, I embrace the flaws. Every scar's of a verse, every silence applause.
I spit for the nights when the heat don't work, for the fridge with no light and the stomach that hurt. This ain't glamour, it's grime in the frame where the pain got rhythm and the tears got names. No hook chains or design of fate, just a prayer in my chest and a shadow to chase. I don't rap for a trend, I write for the bent, the ones broken the soul but still paying rent. Look, my flow move quiet like a thief in thought, but the punchline bang like the pain you fought. Switching tones now, I'm surgical calm. Every word hit sharp like a verse from a psalm. Two-faced world, so I rhyme with death. Got a line for the living and a bar for death. Can't fake what I've been, can't mimic my stride. I'm the script that the liars still study to hide. New shift, let me pivot with pace. Paint the block with a lyric like a courtroom case. These ain't just words, it's the voice of the lost. From the cracks in the ceiling to the frost on the cross. Final gear, I coast with a message in flame. Spit gold from the gutter, make peace with the shame. Never fold to the fear, never beg for applause. Just me and the truth, that's the realest cause.
Will you lie or listen? Will you fall from the dark or rise with wisdom? I don't run from the cracks, I embrace the flaws. Every scar's a verse, every silence applause.
Trends fade, legends stay.
Only the truth survives the rewind.
Back when the Ave had heat like a furnace, we learned math from dice, not a schoolhouse surface. Raised where the rush shows more than the gold, and your reps more solid than whatever you sold. I kept my soul tucked deep in the laces, while most mass pain with designer faces. I never needed fame or a glittery crown, just a mic, a beat, and the real to hold me down. Ain't many left with the heart to write. I seen day turn to night, still ready to fight. One voice in the dark, no mask, no branding. This life chose me, I'm the last man standing. I was born in the noise, but I breathe in the calm. When the world threw hate, I responded with psalms. Told my story in scars, not a caption or reel. If you know, then you know that silence is real. From park bench sermons to late night scrolls, I've been sharpening my blade on these subway poles. Not a product of trends, I was carved by time. Now my verses hit like a bell in the shrine. I talk slick like the breeze through gates, but I move like a monk in a world of fakes. Quick switch, let me tighten the grip. I bend bars like steel in a vice that fits. Flow drift like fog through abandoned lots, where the fiends tell stories that the news forgot. Still sharp in the phrasing, smooth in delivery. Lines hit heavy like a judge with artillery. Switching gears, now it's personal tone, like a voicemail left on a dial tone phone. Speak pain like a poet on his last known breath, but I rhyme for the ones still dodging death. Last stretch, let the tempo slow burn. Each bar is a page from the life I earned. Don't need a throne or a flash screen landing, just my name in the smoke, still last man standing. Ain't many left with the heart to write. I seen day turn to night, still ready to fight. One voice in the dark, no mask, no branding. This life chose me, I'm the last man standing. Ain't many left with the heart to write. I seen day turn to night, still ready to fight. One voice in the dark, no mask, no branding. This life chose me, I'm the last man standing.
It's the ink of the ancients, from the scrolls to the ciphers. Uptown prophets and Timberlands, passing down verses like commandments.
I was born in the storm where the sirens sing, where the winter wind howls through the iron ring. Concrete jungle where the jungle got rules, and the wise learn quick, ain't no books in these schools. Young scholars with hood diplomas and gold fronts, moms light candles, praying God don't pull stunts. I seen OGs whisper jewels on crates, where the fifth and the fate talking fate over breaks. A product of the boom bap, God body tongue, where the bullets write poems and the ghetto stay young. I speak life in the mics that was left in the rain, resurrecting dead rhythms from cassette tape pain. From the scrolls to the block, the ink never fades. Wisdom in the bars, sharper than blades. Boom bap scripture etched in the pavement. This is ghetto gospel, ink of the ancients. Mind torn between peace and the rage I feel, between the stoop dream and the stainless steel. Every verse like a mirror to the soul I mask, a philosopher's mind in the ski mask task. The hood gave pain, but it molded the pen. Now I ghostwrite life for 1,000 men. My thoughts echo off the stairwell walls, like Malcolm on the mic when the system falls. My ink don't drip, it bleeds with scars. Each bar like a wound that aligns with stars. You can hear the hunger in the snare that pops. This ain't rap, it's a sermon where the struggle don't stop. From the scrolls to the block, the ink never fades. Wisdom in the bars, sharper than blades. Boom bap scripture etched in the pavement. This is ghetto gospel, ink of the ink. So I walk like a griot in the midst of war, spitting oaths to the ghosts on the project floor. Young bloods watching, they waiting for truth. So I lace every line like a sermon to youth. In the ashes of the golden age I build, with the bricks of the classics and the raw unsealed. A disciple of Rakim channeling Nas. I decode street scrolls in between the bars. Let the vinyl spin slow, let the wisdom pour. If the cipher's the temple, then my mic is the Lord. Till my ink run dry, I'll write with grace. Till the world know the struggle wore a beautiful face. From the scrolls to the block, the ink never fades. Wisdom in the bars, sharper than blades. Boom bap scripture etched in the pavement. This is ghetto gospel, ink of the ancients. step out the crib with the Timbs laced tight. Boom bap knocking, echo deep in the night. Sunset haze, New York flickers in light. My pen bleeds truth when I'm gripping the mic, right? Jungle of stone where the wolves never sleep. Dice games, heat speak, fiends creep on the street. Chalk lines, headlines, life cheap in a week. So I rhyme like my soul got a secret to keep. Corner ciphers, we spit till the sky turn ash. My lines cut clean like a diamond flash. Every verse I birth got a timeless splash. Bounce with the legends, feel the vinyl clash. Bounce, bounce to the rhythm and the soul. It's that concrete bounce, got the east on patrol. From the stoop to the stage, feel the hunger in the crowd. Boom, bap, booming, got the whole block loud. Bounce, bounce where the speakers never lie. Written in the verse, put the truth in the sky. This is more than a sound, it's a way to survive. Concrete bounce, we was born to rise. I came up on tape, stretching every rewind, studying the greats, breaking words out of line. Cooking up dreams over poverty's grime. Had to shine with the rhyme, couldn't fall to the time. Tales from the staircase, pain in my lungs. Saw more lost by 16 than most when they done. Lessons hit harder when you living on crumbs. Now it's bars for the people and my pen weigh a ton. Pavement prophet, I speak what I see. No filters, just rhythm and a real MC. Every beat I touch is like therapy. Bounce with the truth, that's the legacy. From the static in the tape deck, the dreams on hold. We was raised on the crackle of that analog gold. Now the city still breathes through the breaks and loose. So we bounce for the future with the past in the booth. From the static in the tape deck, the dreams on hold. We was raised on the crackle of that analog gold. Now the city still breathes through the breaks and loops. So we bounce for the future with the past in the booth. Check it, this the heartbeat. Thunder in my chest when I scribble down pain. I ain't looking for rest. Ain't no filters in the struggle, every scar confess. This the gospel of the gutter, ain't no time to second guess. Snapbacks in 40s, benches with guards, where wisdom gets passed down with nods. You either rhyme or you hustle, ain't no facade. Every block got a story and it's written in odds. I've been broke, I've been bruised, I've been left in the storm. But I rose with the verse like a phoenix reborn. Now I cipher with the spirits in the early morn. Flow switch like seasons, rugged worn. New cadence, now the pitch gets slick. Got the game in a twist like a double jointed wrist. Every metaphor layered, every beat get licked. Got them jumping out they Timbs when the DJ flips. From Bed-Stuy to Queensbridge, echo my name. Still hungry, still spitting, still dodging the fame. Put my life in a loop like I'm trapped in a frame. But I break out the box every time I spit flame. Bounce, bounce to the rhythm and the soul. It's that concrete bounce, got the east on patrol. From the stoop to the stage, feel the hunger in the growl. Boom, bap, booming, got the whole block loud. Bounce, bounce where the speakers never lie. Written in the verse.
Hey yo, these ain't just rhyme, they testimonies. Scriptures written in chalk, washed by rain. I speak from corners where the wise kept quiet, where a look meant war and peace moved in silence. The blocks got rules that don't come in print, and truth costs more than whatever you spent. We was young, with flame in the chest, dreams in the smoke, pain under the vest. Every alley got a lesson if you walk with ears, and the light don't show till you wipe your fears.
Another day, another test in the maze. Preaching from the curb, still stuck in the haze.
I give you sidewalk sermons, truth in the grip, with verses for the lost that the rich forget. This pen been a weapon since the second grade, doodling bars in the margins to escape the blade. Pops left, moms cried, I just studied the night. Learned to walk through the dark without losing the fight. Used to battle in the lunchroom, eat them alive. Now I write like the sky about to break and revive. This is hunger wrapped in patience, talking cold to the moon. Still carrying the weight of a project tune. My thoughts hit hard like bricks in a sock, but I switch gears smooth when I'm sliding the block. Two-tone mind, I could reason a riot. Catch me writing in the storm where the silence is quiet. Used to post with the dealers and the dreamers alike. Now I ghost through the verse like a thief in a mic. They ain't seeing the angles, I bend them with ease like Tai Chi. Bars floating over cracked concrete. Now peep how I flip it, syllables tighter than rust. Dust off my cadence, let it glide through the cuts. Every bar's like a gear in a watch full of sins, ticking loud while the world steady losing its spins. So I switch one more, introspector and deep. Let my trauma take form in the words that I speak. If my past had a voice, it would cry and spit, but I hold it in rhythm, that's survival and script.
Another day, another test in the maze. Preaching from the curb, still stuck in the haze.
I give you sidewalk sermons, truth in the grip, with verses for the lost that the rich forget.